Well, hello, Kids to Praise volunteers. I am so glad to see you all again. We have a very exciting Kids to Praise coming up this Sunday, June 13th, 2010. And we're going to be studying I Will Worship God When I Obey Him. So we have some great activities. If you've already opened your PDF over here, it looks just like this. If you opened it up too soon, I had to make some editing because there was some pages that were missing, but it's all fixed now. Anyways, the four activities we'll be doing, the first one is called I Will Obey. And it's kind of like Mother May I with some movements where the kids are trying to get from one side of the room to the other. And then you ask them to do different activities like bunny hops and crab crawls and things like that to get from one side to the other. So it's just a fun game to help them learn that they need to obey. So they have to follow their instruction. The next activity we're doing is called Packing for a Trip. And each class will get one of these fantastic suitcases. Of course, it's not a real suitcase, it's just a paper suitcase. And they're going to get 3 pages of things to pack in the suitcase. So they're going to talk about and we'll practice obeying putting things into the suitcase for their big trip, because we're talking about Abraham. Then our next activity is called Color by Directions. And each child will get a picture of a wonderful camel. I like to call mine Freddie. And they're going to have to follow directions by coloring the sky blue and the sun yellow and the color of the camel. And then we have these great pictures of Abraham and his sack to travel with. So they're going to get to color all of those. So it's a lot of fun. It's going to be a great time. Then we're going to play our final activity, which is called Red Light, Green Light. And I think you all probably know that game. So you're going to each have a go green light and a stop red light. So be sure and make sure those are in your kits. But we're very excited. As always, please remember to be there at 10:15 or shortly thereafter so that you can relieve our teachers and you can be with the kids while they're watching video. The 2s and 3s come into big group at 10:30. So we can really help out Brian and Mark if you guys can get them there when they need to be there. And then we'll do the rotation at 11:05. And that's where we'll take the 2s and 3s back to their small groups. And remember, the younger 2s are going to be by themselves with Denise and a couple of you to kind of do the same thing they do every week. That's very similar to what they did doing nursery and doing cradle roll class. And then the older kids come in at about between 11:05 and 11:10. They'll go to 11:45. Then they'll go back to their small groups. And then at 11:50, the parents will come and pick them up. So it's going to be great fun. Can't wait for you guys to be there. Be sure and pray. And we're excited about a great Sunday. So we'll see you then. Bye-bye.